everyone, Marianne Gillespie, CEO over at Apple Coaching Consulting, creator of Game Changer and Girl Abundance. This is the book review. Now, today's book that we're actually reviewing, which I personally love, is called The First 90 Days. Okay, so it looks like that. And it's The First 90 Days, and it's by Michael D. Watkins. Okay, now here's the scoop. The reason why I like this book, and I love this book. I think this is a phenomenal book. Now, some of you have heard like the first 90 days when you're hiring somebody, blah, blah, blah. This is where it comes from. This is voted one of the top business books in the world. And if you know how to get on the top business book, there's only about 200 of them that are considered business classic books. This is one of the business classic books, okay? So it is a must read if you're a business owner. Personally speaking, it's also a must read if you're going into a career transition or you're getting a new role. I would say a new role, this book is literally the most critical book you can possibly read, okay? So in the first 90 days, you know, what you're looking at is he's a Harvard Business School professor who ended up writing it. And he takes a roadmap for anybody who, again, is transitioning into a new role, getting a promotion, moving companies, or even if you're a CEO and you're bringing a new role into your organization, I would highly suggest looking at that. And what he talks about is because the small differences in the actions in the first 90 days really have a huge impact on your long-term results. I see it all the time, people starting new careers and they don't end up getting success in those careers simply because at the end of the day, they didn't set themselves up for success right from the get-go. So what this does is it really shows you how to do that, and it summarizes how you can equip executives with the strategies and tools to basically get you up to speed faster so you can achieve success sooner. And it really talks about if you haven't achieved that success in the first 90 days, you could actually have spiraled into something with the opposite effect, and then your job performance is going to suffer. Okay, so what he really talks about as well is how to promote yourself. So there's a couple tips here: how to promote yourself, how to learn a new role faster, how to execute and go in with a strategy for that role, but choosing the right strategy. See, you don't know, are you going into a dysfunctional organization versus a highly functional one? You know, that's really an interesting topic. Do you get to know the people first, or do you execute your strategy first? How to make good things happen right away from the get-go of your new position, and how you would do that in the first 30 days so you can get the buy-in of your team. And then also how you can build a winning team. It is literally such a brilliant book. And I'm telling you, I personally loved it. I've referred it to a lot of our coaching clients who are transitioning into high power executive roles, or team owners who are creating new roles in the organization. So I strongly recommend that you read The First 90 Days. It is absolutely a brilliant book. Take it, learn from it, see what kind of organization you have. And if you are transitioning to a new role, you are going to find this book so helpful. It will be unbelievable. So do I give this book a thumbs up? I absolutely give it a thumbs up. Do I think it's a must read? Listen, I'm not going to argue. If it's voted one of the 200 best classic business books, must read for business owners, I'm not going to argue that one. Anyway, I sure as heck didn't write it, and it is way better than the stuff that you read out there, which is just a conglomerate of stuff based on not too much. Okay. So this book, excellent book, really highly effective. And you've heard a lot of people talk about the first 90 days. So this explains it in a much more professional way, and allows you the opportunity to either execute a role within your organization at a high level or start a new role at a high level. So take a read. Let me know what you think of it. And I'm always looking for great book suggestions. So if you got another one, send it over my way.